Hey everybody, welcome to episode 8 of The Financial Coach. And today we're going to talk about ways to build and maintain your credit. So first and foremost, what is credit? Credit is essentially society's way of understanding your worthiness of being able to pay back the money that you owe and being able to pay your bills in a timely manner. This is very important because businesses, applying to schools, landlords, companies even look at this score. And so you want your score to be as high as possible. So the range is 300 to 850, 300 being very low, 850 being basically perfect. And I'm going to talk to you about ways to either create credit if you don't have any, and if you have bad credit or no credit, how to get good credit and how to maintain it. So first, how to get credit. You can get credit several ways. So one is you can become an authorized user of someone's other credit card. So if you have a trusted family member like a mom or something like that, you can also get a secured card, which is basically you show the bank that you have X amount of money in your checking account, and then they give you a credit card that matches that amount and locks that amount of money up. And then you use that credit card every single month, and then you're able to pay that off and you can start to build credit. Another way you can do it is if you get a store card. So if you go to Target, I'm not sure if Walmart has it, but maybe some other stores where you get a store credit card, they'll check, they'll ask you about your income. They'll give you a credit limit, maybe $500, $1,000 if you're like going to a Macy's. And then you can start to use that credit card when you go to that store, make small purchases once again, then end of the month, pay that bill off. And thus you'll slowly but surely start to build credit. Now, of course, these aren't the only ways to build credit. There are others, but I'm not going to get into it in this podcast. But I do want to emphasize building credit takes time. That means that the sooner you start, the better off you be once you're ready to apply to school, once you're ready to try to get a mortgage on a house. So you want to start now, start early, but make sure that no matter what you do, when you get a card or an authorized user, pay off your bill 100% every single month. That's because how the credit score is determined is based upon your ability to pay in a timely manner, how much credit you use versus what you totally have, which should be less than 30%, but worst case. And so you want to make sure that every single month you pay off that bill to get your utilization at 0, but your on-time payments at 100%. And you also want to make sure that you don't apply for too many credit cards, too many loans all at once or in a short amount of time, because that could definitely put a dent in your credit score. And credit scores are important because if you're applying for things that you get accepted for, they may require you to pay a higher interest rate. And that can cost tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars more if you're getting a car loan, a home loan, and other types of loans of that nature. So make sure that you start to build credit if you don't have it. If you have bad credit, make sure that you don't give out your credit name or information to another person. Make sure make sure you can do your annual credit checks. So you can get a credit check from Experian, you can get it from TransUnion, and as well as other places. And you're able to check to see how is my credit doing? Do I have any things that concerns me or anything that's inaccurate? So you can call and make those changes. As well as if you have a Chase account or a Capital One account or another type of bank, they sometimes offer free FICO credit scores where you can see every time you log in, you can get an estimate of what your credit score is. And you want to make sure that that credit score is high as possible. But if you're 700 above, you should be in pretty good shape. If you're below that, make sure you're paying off your bills on time, reducing debt, paying off student loan debt, paying off car note debt, and your credit score should improve. So that's it for today's lesson on how to build and maintain credit. Feel free to follow me at KeithJ_the Financial Coach on Instagram, as well as my YouTube channel, Keith D. Johnson Financial Coach. Talk to you soon. Bye.